So what happens if nobody can afford anything? If prices keep going up like they have in the past 5 years, what happens in 5 more years if they keep going up at the same rate? I've seen so many stories from around the world of housing has doubled in this city, or electric bills have tripled in this city. At what point can nobody afford anything? I honestly feel like we're already there. So many more countries are dealing with homeless crises. You hear more and more about cities just becoming absolutely unaffordable. All while there's less and less jobs, applying for jobs takes years at this point, and if there are any jobs left, they're being taken by robots. So what's going to happen? Seriously, we have to be on the verge of something, right? I mean, it cannot trend this way forever. I just went to the grocery store and bought 4 things and it cost me $25. A single cabbage cost me $14 in Florida in the United States of America. It was a fairly large cabbage that made a lot of kimchi, but nonetheless, one vegetable should not be costing $14. I've completely stopped eating meat. I'm a vegetarian now because I can't afford meat. It's just also exhausting. I don't have the answers, and I'm hoping maybe you do. Or what do you think's going to happen? Because at this rate, I think nobody's going to have anything in a very short time. And I find that very scary.
It's true. It's heartbreaking to see, and I share that deep hope that things will get better soon. Right now, we're all struggling here in the United States, budgeting as tightly as possible just to keep things afloat. I myself, like so many American women balancing careers and families, review my expenses every week, cutting small joys like a dinner out to cover essentials like rent and groceries. That leads us to loans, swelling family debt that has already reached alarming levels, with over 70% of incomes tied up in consumer debt, according to recent Federal Reserve data. With inflation at 3% for the 12 months through September 2025, it's an exhausting cycle that tests our daily strength. If you're going through this, know that your voice matters. We're in this together. Oh, and if this video resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel. We're just a few steps away from reaching 100 subscribers, and every single one helps build a real, supportive community. Let's grow together and share more reflections like this. Thank you for watching. Take good care of yourself.
Honestly, I don't care what anyone says, but there is no amount of budgeting that could make up for the amount of money that we actually need for this economy. I shouldn't have to survive paycheck to paycheck because I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I think we're all surviving paycheck to paycheck. We can't save anything. Also, do I have to just exist, go to work, come home, go to work, come home? Like, should I not be able to live my life? Should I not be able to do things that are fun? You know, I just exist to go to work and then come home. No, I want to be able to live my life. I want to be able to go out and have fun too, you know? I don't know what needs to happen. It's either they raise our wages or they bring down the prices of rent or just everything, the cost of living. Like, one of them has to be. It cannot be where the cost of living is forever going up tremendously and then our wages are never going up. You know, like there needs to be where something goes up and the other one comes down, or something has to give. But this constant survival mode for a lot of people out there, it's just not it. It's not it. It's ruining the mental health of people. Also very annoying. Like, it's annoying having to get paid and then just put everything towards the outrageous cost of living. I am tired of our parents telling us, you need to sacrifice, you need to work harder, you need to get a second job. Like, I'm sorry, but in your time, you were actually able to afford the house you wanted, the car you wanted. You were able to afford everything. And not like, do you guys not, are you guys oblivious? Like the older generation, I'm talking to you guys. Like, are you guys oblivious to the times right now? Because I swear, like, a lot of older adults, like they really just think like we have to slave our life away. There's no point. We're not getting anywhere. Our jobs are not getting anywhere, are not getting us anywhere. So I don't know. Something's got to give because we can't keep living like this.
I'm an American citizen who did everything right. Got a full ride to college. In fact, college actually paid me to go to college. I have a job that I love that pays well, and I can't afford to live here. So if you think that we're being dumb or lazy or just not quite smart enough to make it by, fuck you. It's hard out here, and it's not because we're not trying. It's not because we didn't do everything right the first time around.
So this past month, my boyfriend and I cut down on our water usage a great deal. We saved about 500 gallons of water. I want you to guess how much our water bill went down by, though. If you guessed just over $2, you would be correct. That is how much the taxes on stormwater and sewage and everything else that's included in your water bill have gone up, to the point where you saving 500 gallons of water makes no difference, basically. Florida has become so unaffordable, and I really haven't heard anybody talk about how expensive our utilities alone have become in Florida. We've got insurance companies pulling out of Florida because it's more likely that there are natural disasters here now than not. And that's not profitable. Having to pay people to fix their houses isn't profitable, so why be in that state? You know, it's not like that's what insurance is for. And our salaries aren't keeping up with this, obviously, because why would they? Why would we need more money to survive? We're not even going to get into groceries and the cost of living in general in Florida. Utilities is just scratching the surface. This is one of the many reasons my boyfriend and I are moving to Lisbon in less than a year, because we just can't do it anymore. We can't take it anymore. Like, in what world is any of this normal? Oh, and to those of you that voted Republican, is your life any better now? Is your life any better now that you've made trans people's lives harder? Is your life any better now that you've made abortion pretty much inaccessible to women in Florida? Is your life any better now that everything is way more expensive? Because I know the vast majority of you do not have millions and millions of dollars. I know you all are feeling the squeeze, but because you're sheep, you probably blame this on the Democrats. Even though all three branches of our government are currently red. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thought I'd share all this.
Is everybody broke right now? Like, everybody? Are we all in tight spots right now? Like, and when I say broke, I don't mean like dead ass broke. I mean like you paying your bills, you good, you okay there, but like you one unexpected bill away from blowing a head gasket. I'm tired. Why am I working so hard and seeing so little? And look, that's not me being ungrateful, because I want to take the time to say I'm absolutely grateful for everything that I have. I have a home, I have a car, I have healthy children, I'm healthy myself, husband's healthy. I have a lot to be grateful for. But what the hell is going on? Can anybody plug me in on what's going on in society, in economy right now? Like, why is it so hard right now? How come every time I get my check, the shit is gone? I'm tired. And TikTok, I don't know what you're doing with my account. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But count your days, because I'm trying my best in every way possible. I'm showing up as the best version of myself. And right now, it's not the best version of myself, but relax, be cool. Y'all see me on here. Y'all know how it can get. I can get cute real quick. Leave me alone. I felt it necessary to come on here and ask, am I the only one struggling? Like that. When I tell you, I'm thinking of 99 ways on a daily basis on how I'm going to get rich. This is crazy. And then I see folks out here on yachts and taking trips and doing this and doing that and doing that. I want to take a trip. Can I take a trip or two? I need about 3 trips. I think I'm overdue for about 3 trips. I'm tired. We got Christmas coming up. Kids want to celebrate Halloween. need a costume for that. And why the hell are the costumes so damn high? Can anybody tell me that? Why are costumes $80 for a damn top or bottom that's damn near a material that'll rip up in a minute and a damn wig? Why is it $80? I'm tired. Y'all are making everything high but the pay. Somebody come get me, because somebody come get me. Oh, Lord, somebody come get me. You hear me? Because I'm tired. Check it out, okay? Love y'all. Bye.
My husband and I have been in a very different financial situation in comparison to people our age, people that we know. And I just want to say this. As I've learned in this process about, our finances and all these things, it's okay to say that you can't afford something. It's okay to say that it's not within your budget, that you are saving, that wouldn't be financially smart. I think so often we feel the need to spend, or keep up with other people, or even compare in that way because society is like so consumerism, shopping, keeping up with the Joneses driven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, not everyone's like that. But I think it's okay to just live within your means and don't feel like you have to live outside of your means just because other people are. At the end of the day, like, we don't know how much debt someone has. We don't know their financial situation. And they may be in so much debt, but they're still spending. Like, we don't actually know. So just know, like, it's okay to be transparent about those things, genuinely. Like, I've had to do that so often. I'm in that now. And it's okay. Like, the right people totally understand. And that's all that matters. And it's about you. And that matters too. So I just thought I would share. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay.
I've honestly been struggling to make content because I've been struggling to survive. I don't have a fucking good paying job. I drive for fucking DoorDash and shit. DoorDash, Uber Eats. Just doing deliveries. It pays like on average $10 an hour. I live in fucking Colorado. I am suffocating. Like, literally any amount of money would be life-changing for me right now. And I can't enjoy my fucking life right now because I can't afford anything. Like, it's been hard. I can't just like frivolously put in time to making art right now because I am under like a time restraint and like I have to make this money and I don't have a like good paying fucking job. I don't have a good gig and I can't afford to just to not I can't afford to not do it. I can't afford to just do what I want to do and enjoy things, and it's so suffocating and it's so sad. And it's like, then it's nothing personal to people that make money and are successful in life, you know. If you are making good money and are successful in life, good for you. Can you send me some? Like, literally any amount. Because fuck, dude, like, it's just rough. And it's not for like I have to work 50 hours a week minimum to make $500 a week right now. So I don't have time to not be working. And it's really depressing. So yeah, and that's the thing, is I don't like to be depressing, but I have bipolar disorder. I have bipolar disorder like a motherfucker. And you know, when I went to comedy the other night and had that interaction with that guy that didn't like me, it really sent me on like a spiral. And I was like crying all fucking day yesterday. I was posting weird stuff on Instagram. Like, it was just so messed up. And then I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go drive. I just drove for like 11 hours straight. And one of my orders at the beginning of the night got canceled, so I got free fucking pizza. I literally cried tears of joy and thanked God that the person canceled the order, because I was just like so hungry and I really needed it. And it's just hard to relate to people, especially when like people have money or like they don't have contact. And it doesn't matter if you don't have contacts for like homelessness or drug addiction, but people do this thing where they like fear monger around it, and it's like fear mongering around the existence of hard drug use isn't going to make it go away. It actually kind of makes it worse, because these big reactions, these disgusting, like, othering reactions that you have to people like me, keep people like me isolated. And, you know, it makes it harder to stay in recovery. But I have stayed in recovery miraculously, and I haven't done fentanyl since December of last year. It's been almost a fucking year. I am so excited. I am so excited. Like, I've never been sober from anything for a year, and this is like actually insane. And as it gets closer to that time, like, I have my moments, you know? I have my fucking moments, but I don't stop. It's crazy. Everywhere I drive, I see the homeless people, and I know exactly what they're fucking doing. Nobody's an NPC when I look at them. I know exactly what the fuck people are up to, and it's wild. But God bless. I'm gonna try to get on here more often and push through it. But yeah, I gotta make this money because my husband is enslaved by the American prison system, and I have to get him the fuck out. Literally nobody cares about this mission but me. So it's just me in my car driving until we get the fucking 2500. You know what I mean? Much love.